I stood in my empty apartment, surrounded by gratitude journals and motivational quotes, yet my bank account screamed the opposite. How could being so grateful leave me so financially stuck? For years, I practiced gratitude religiously. Every morning, three things I was thankful for: my friends, my health, my cozy rented room. But somewhere along the way, gratitude became a shield, a way to excuse my inaction. I have enough, I whispered, while my debt grew and my dreams shrank. It felt noble, but it was a lie. Seneca, the Stoic statesman who managed the Roman Empire's finances, saw this exact trap coming. He wrote in Letter 2, "It is not the man who has too little, but the one who craves more, who is poor." But he didn't mean stop wanting. He meant stop wanting the wrong things. Gratitude without ambition is just elegant surrender. You're not at peace. You're settling. And settling keeps you broke because it kills the hunger to build. Take Diogenes, the Stoic-like cynic. He lived in a barrel, owned a single bowl. When he saw a boy drink from his hands, he threw away the bowl, realizing he needed even less. Socrates walked through the market and said, "How many things I do not need." But here's the secret. These men were already wealthy in influence. They had power, legacy, purpose. Gratitude without ambition is just elegant surrender. Research from the University of Chicago found that people who practiced contentment gratitude, being satisfied with what they had, were 40% less likely to pursue new income streams or career changes. They felt full, so they stopped seeking. But Stoic gratitude isn't complacency. Epictetus, born a slave, taught, "First learn what you can control, then act boldly within it." Gratitude for the present should fuel action for the future, not kill it. I once coached a woman named Maria. She earned $45,000 a year, always grateful for her job. She said, "I'm lucky to have this." And she was. But her gratitude kept her from asking for a raise, from starting the side business she dreamed of, from investing. She was noble in her thankfulness and financially stuck. When she shifted to active gratitude, using thankfulness as fuel for better decisions, she doubled her income in 3 years. Here's the deepest insight. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Your financial dissatisfaction isn't a curse, it's a compass. Gratitude that ignores your ambition isn't virtue, it's a coping mechanism for fear. The Stoics didn't preach passive acceptance, they preached active engagement with reality. Be grateful for what you have, yes, but never so grateful that you stop pursuing what you could become. Think of the Roman farmer who, after a good harvest, gave thanks to the gods. Then he immediately planted for the next season. He didn't dance in his fields and declare himself done. He celebrated the gift and then used it to create more. That is Stoic economics. When I stopped using gratitude as a ceiling and started using it as a foundation, I opened my first investment account. I asked for the promotion. I started creating. Gratitude is a mirror for what you have, not a coffin for what you can create. Use the mirror to see clearly, then walk through the door. That is the Stoic way. If this sparked something, follow for more ancient wisdom that breaks modern chains. Next week, we explore why chasing happiness directly is the fastest way to lose it, and what the Stoics did instead. Follow for timeless wisdom that actually works today.